Audio Jungle.
Good evening, all. I hope everybody is doing well and is in the best state of health and mind. The capacity to learn is a gift, the ability to learn is a skill, and the willingness to learn is a choice. Today's event is fun and knowledge filled. Let's see who is bright, sharp, and versatile. Welcoming all of you to our fifth live event, Quizophile. Joint Cultural Secretary, Student Body Council will be the host for the event. Shrisha Bangera, Vice President, Student Body Council 2021, will be the co-host. Stuti Shivkumar, President, Student Body Council 2021, will be the modulator for the event, and Bibi Kulsum will be the scorer for the evening. We had 9 participants, out of which 3 were eliminated in the preliminary round held yesterday. We now have with us our top 6 participants: Chandan from Team Invictus, Kaushik from Team Amarok, Zuha from Team Xanthrons, Kushal from Team Xanthrons, Shiba from Team Incendio, and Vishu from Team Incendio. Hearty welcome to all the participants and those watching us live. Without any further delay, let's quickly go through the rules. The general rules are as follows. Participants are supposed to keep their audios and videos on throughout. 3 rounds will be conducted. Round 2 will be a picture round. Round 3 will be the final round, which is going to be a rapid fire round. There will be elimination after 2 rounds. Participants will be given 15 seconds to answer each question. For the final round, we have a rapid fire where the participants will be given the privilege of choosing the topics they desire. Let's move on with our round 1. Moving on to the rules. Round 1, as I said, will have 3 segments. First segment based on world affairs. Second segment will be based on capitals. Third segment will be based on science and inventions. Participant will have only 15 seconds to answer each question. You'll have only 15 seconds. 10 points will be given for the right answer, and in case you answer wrong, you won't be given any negative points. Let's move on with our first segment, World Affairs. By the way, I think we'd all like to know more about world affairs. Do you have something to say, Stuti?
Okay, there's a little information I'd like to give about world affairs. We all know what United Nations is, and the name United Nations was proposed by then US President Franklin Delano Roosevelt to Winston Churchill. Okay, this happened back in 1942. And Churchill was in Washington, D.C. at that point. In fact, he was sitting in a bathtub when FDR was wheeled into his washroom, and they proposed to him that the allies of the World War II be called the United Nations. That's how the United Nations as a name came into place. Carry on, Naval. Thank you.
Okay. So let's move on with our first segment, that is world affairs. The first question to the participant one, that is Chandan. And your question is, the first edition of the Arab India Energy Forum was chaired by India and which country? Option A, Oman. Option B, Iraq. Option C, Iran. Option D, Morocco. You have only 15 seconds. Chandan, this is your question.
Yes. Option B, Iraq.
Option B, Iraq. And that is the wrong answer. Kulsum, please note, participant 1, Chandan, gets no points. Moving on to our second participant, Kaushik. And your question is, Ferrari has named whom as its new company CEO? Option A, Debbie Hewitt. Option B, Margaret Thatcher. Option C, Olivia Davidson. Option D, Benedetto Vigna. Kaushik, you have 15 seconds.
Option C, Olivia Davidson.
And that is the wrong answer. Kulsum, please note, participant 2, Kaushik, gets no points. Moving on to our next question, to participant 3, Kushal. And your question is, which nation's railways is working to become the world's largest green railway network? Option A, UK. Option B, India. Option C, Russia. Option D, Canada. Your 15 seconds.
Russia.
Sorry?
Russia.
I can't hear you, Kushal. What's, sorry, can you repeat the answer, Kushal?
Russia.
Option C, Russia. And that is the wrong answer. Kulsum, please note, participant 3, Kushal, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 4, Zuha. And your question is, which nation plans to build an artificial island in its capital city? Option A, Sweden. Option B, Switzerland. Option C, Denmark. Option D, Finland. Zuha, this is your question.
Finland.
That is the wrong answer. Kulsum, please note, participant 4, Zuha, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 5, Shiba. And your question is, June 6th is dedicated to celebrating which official language recognized by the United Nations? Option A, Russian. Option B, Chinese. Option C, English. Option D, French.
Option D.
Can you repeat it?
Option D, French.
I'm sorry, that is the wrong answer. Kulsum, please note, participant 5, Shiba, gets no points. Moving on to our next question, to participant 6, Vishu. And your question is, Balasubramaniam Sham has been appointed as the Indian ambassador of which nation? Option A, Scotland. Option B, Greenland. Option C, Iceland. Option D, Norway.
Option C, Iceland.
Yes, and that is the right answer. Kulsum, please note participant 6, Vishu, gets 10 points. With this, we come to the end of our segment 1. Moving on to segment 2, the capitals. Let's go back to our moderator now for some information about capitals.
Okay, one fun fact, a more knowledgeable fact that I'd like to bring to notice is the capital of Thailand, Bangkok's local name, is 169 characters long and has been listed in the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest name of the place. I will try reading out the 169 characters long name, but I don't think I can get it right, but still I'll give it a try. The local name of capital of Thailand, Bangkok's would be Krung Te Mahanokam Amon Rathan Kosin Mahintara Yuthaya Mahadilok Pop Nafarhat Ratchathia Buri Rom Udom Ratcha Nivet Mahasatan Amon. Carry on now.
That was the longest name I have ever heard.
That's the longest I've pronounced, so.
Okay, let's move on with our participants. So segment 2, the capitals. And the first question goes to participant 1, Chandan. And your question is, what is the capital of Jamaica? Chandan, this is your question. You have 15 seconds. What's the answer?
I don't know.
Okay. Kulsum, please note, participant 1, Chandan, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 2, Kaushik. And your question is, what is the capital of Morocco?
I don't know.
Kulsum, please note, participant 2, Kaushik, gets no points. And the answer is, the capital of Jamaica is Kingston and the capital of Morocco is Rabat. Okay, moving on to our next participant, participant 3, Kushal. And your question is, what is the capital of Portugal? Kushal, this is your question.
Uruguay.
Can you repeat?
Uruguay.
No, and that is the wrong answer. The capital of Portugal is Lisbon. Kulsum, please note, participant 3, Kushal, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, Zuha. And your question is, what is the capital of South Korea?
Seoul.
Yes, and that is the right answer. The capital of South Korea is Seoul. Kulsum, please note, participant 4, Zuha, gets 10 points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 5, Shiba. And your question is, what is the capital of Argentina? Shiba, this is your question.
Don't know.
Okay. Kulsum, please note, participant 5, Shiba, gets no points. The capital of Argentina is Buenos Aires. Moving on to our sixth participant, Vishu, and your question is, what is the capital of Nigeria?
Africa.
No, it's not Africa. Kulsum, please note, participant 6, Vishu, gets 6 points. Sorry, 0 points. Kulsum, please note, participant 6, Vishu, gets no points. The correct answer is The capital of Nigeria is Abuja. With this, we come to the end of our second segment. Moving on to our third segment, science and inventions. Back to you, Stuti. What do we got for science and inventions?
Okay, so we know the Firefox logo, right? But the Firefox logo isn't actually a fox, it is a red panda.
Since we're talking about fox and panda, can you tell me your favorite animal?
Okay, I think I like the horse, and we could go with unicorn because I think I'm a very hopeful person, and unicorns poop rainbows, so very hopeful.
Okay, you stole mine.
Okay, we have one thing in common, the horses then.
Yes. Okay, coming back to our participants. This is our segment 3, science and inventions. And the first question goes to participant 1, Chandan. And your question is, which scientist discovered the radioactive element radium?
Marie Curie.
Yes, and that is the right answer. Answer is Marie Curie. Kulsum, please note participant 1, Chandan, gets 10 points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 2, Kaushik. And your question is, who invented telephone? Kaushik, this is your question.
Graham Bell.
Can you repeat?
Graham Bell.
Okay, yes. Kulsum, please note participant 2, Kaushik, gets 10 points. Moving on to our third participant, Kushal. And your question is, who invented the steam engine? Kushal, this is your question.
Oh. Thompson.
5 seconds left.
Thompson. J.J. Thompson.
No, that is the wrong answer. The right answer is Thomas Savery. Kulsum, please note participant 3, Kushal, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 4, Zuha. And your question is, who invented mobile phone? Zuha, this is your
idea.
question. Okay, the right answer is Martin Cooper. Kulsum, please note participant 4, Zuha, gets no points. Moving on to our fifth participant, Shiba. And your question is, who is the founder of genetics? Shiba, this is your question. You have 5 seconds left. And your time is up. The right answer is, the founder of genetics is Gregor Mendel. Kulsum, please note, participant 5, Shiba, gets no points. Moving on to our participant 6, Vishu. And your question is, who created periodic table of elements? Vishu,
Pass.
this is your question. Okay, the right answer is Mendeleev. Kulsum, please note, participant 6, Vishu, gets no points. Here we come to the end of our round 1. I request Kulsum to please read out the scores of round 1.
The scores for the first round are as follows: Chandan with 10 points, Kaushik with 10 points, Kushal with 0 points, Zuha with 10 points, Sheba with 0 points, and Vishu with 10 points. Thank you.
Thank you, Kulsum. Let's move on to our round 2, the picture round.
No, darling,
Moving on to the rules. Okay, the rules of the picture round are as follows. A picture will be displayed and the participants have to guess it. Okay, right answer will get you 10 points. There's no negative marking. Participant will be given 15 seconds to answer. At the end of this round, 3 participants will be eliminated. So I hope I'm clear. Moving on to our segment 1. Stuti, I think it will be an easy question if I ask you a few logos. So, can you give me some complex brand names? Come on, you were the host for Spellathon, so I'm sure it's your cup of tea.
So any brand names?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I don't know if they're complex, but Gucci, Prada, and Louis Vuitton, maybe.
Okay, yeah, good. Okay, let's move on to our participants. And the first question goes to participant 1, Chandan. And your logo is, you have to guess the logo, Chandan. You have 15 seconds.
Okay. Bank of Baroda.
No, it's the wrong answer. The right answer is Jet Airways. Kulsum, please note, participant 1, Chandan, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 2, Kaushik, and your logo is, you have 15 seconds. Kaushik, this is your question.
Rolex.
Yes, that is the right answer. Kulsum, please note, participant 2, Kaushik, gets 10 points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 3, Kushal. And your logo is, Kushal, you have 15 seconds to answer this.
HDFC,
Can you repeat?
HDFC,
Sorry,
HDFC,
I'm not able to hear you.
HDFC Bank.
Okay, yes, that's the right answer. Participant, please, Kulsum, please note, participant Kushal gets 10 points. Moving on to our next question, participant 4, Zuha, and your question is, Zuha, this is your question.
No idea.
Okay, Kulsum, please note, participant 4, Zuha, gets no points. The right answer is Arogya Setu. Moving on to our next participant, participant 5, Sheba. And your question is, Sheba, this is your question.
Asian Paints.
Yeah, it's the right answer. The answer is Asian Paints. Kulsum, please note, Sheba gets 10 points. Moving on to our next question, to participant 6, Vishu. And your question is, Vishu, this is your question.
Walt Disney.
Okay, this is Disney. And Kulsum, please note, participant 6, Vishu, gets 10 points. Moving on to our next segment, segment 2, famous personalities.
Okay, Naval, you've been asking me questions, so I think I'd at least get one chance to ask you a question. So, can you give me 3 words to describe Naval Mehroon for those who do not know who Naval Mehroon is?
Maybe energetic, knowledgeable, and of course, pretty. By the way, who is your favorite personality?
My favorite personality. Okay. Maybe I'll go with Abdul Kalam because I guess everyone would agree. And the second one would be Oprah Winfrey because I personally like her. So yeah.
Yeah, they're quite the personalities that we all look up to. Getting back to the participants, the first question of segment 2 goes to participant 1, Chandan. You have to guess this personality. The first question to participant 1, Chandan. Chandan, this is your question. You have to guess her.
Kiran Majumdar Shah.
Yes, and that is the right answer. Kulsum, please note participant 1, Chandan, gets 10 points. And the right answer is Kiran Mazumdar Shah, the founder of Biocon. Next participant 2, Kaushik, and your question is Kaushik, this is your question.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay. Kulsum, please note Kaushik gets no points. And the right answer is Meryl Streep, American singer and actress. Moving on to our next participant 3, Kushal. And your question is sorry?
Neymar.
No, that is the wrong answer. Kulsum, please note participant 3, Kushal, gets no points. The right answer is Harry Kane, English footballer. Moving on to our next participant, Zuha. Participant 4, Zuha. And your question is Zuha, this is your question.
No idea.
Kulsum, please note participant 4, Zuha, gets no points. And the right answer is Narayan Murthy, founder of Infosys. Moving on to our next participant 5, Shiba. And your question is Shiba, this is your question.
No idea.
Kulsum, please note participant 5, Shiba, gets no points. The right answer is this is Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Anyway, moving on to our next participant, Vishu. And your question is Vishu, this is your question.
Brenton.
Sorry?
Brenton.
No, it's the wrong answer. Kusum, please note participant 6, Vishu, gets no points. The right answer is Warren Buffett. Moving on to our next segment 3. So here in this segment, you will have to guess the flag. Okay, Stuti, I guess you have some intriguing facts about flags to give us.
Flags, yes. We know the age-long rivalry we've seen between North Korea and South Korea, right? So the peace talks between North Korea and South Korea led to both the parties trying to bring a bigger flag, bigger national flag each time they had a meeting. So this kept on going. It kept going on until this resumed, until a special meeting was held to confer the size of the flags. And that happened because the last time they held a meeting, the flags could no longer fit into the room they had the meeting in. So, yeah, that's about flags.
Okay, that's something new. So let's get back to our participants. So the first question of segment 3 goes to participant 1, Chandan. And your question is, you have to guess this flag, Chandan.
Yes.
Yeah, guess the
Germany. Germany.
Yes, yes, that is the right answer. This is Germany. Kulsum, please note participant 1, Chandan, gets 10 points. Moving on to our participant 2, Kaushik. And this is your flag. Kaushik, this is your question. You only have 15 seconds. Kaushik,
I don't
you don't know?
know.
Okay. Kulsum, please note participant 2 Kaushik gets 0 points. And the answer is France. Moving on to our third participant, Kushal, and your flag is Kushal, this is your flag. Sorry,
Iran.
can you repeat?
Iran.
No, I'm so sorry. That is the wrong answer, Kushal. The right answer is Ireland. And Kulsum, please note participant 3, Kushal, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 4, Zuha. And your flag is Zuha, this is for you.
Jamaica.
No, I'm sorry. It's the wrong answer, Zuha. The right answer is Portugal. Kulsum, please note participant 4, Zuha, gets no points. Moving on to our next participant, participant 5, Shiba. And your flag is Shiba, this is for you.
Iran.
I'm sorry, Shiba, that's the wrong answer. The right answer is Russia. Kulsum, please note participant 5, Shiba, gets no points. Moving on to our sixth participant, Vishu. And your flag is Vishu, this is for you.
Greece.
Sorry?
Greece.
No, I'm so sorry, Vishu. That's the wrong answer. The right answer is Spain. Kulsum, please note participant 6, Vishu, gets no points. At the end of round 2, I request Kulsum to read out the scores of the participants.
Summing up the scores for round 1 and round 2 are as follows: Chandan with 30 points, Kaushik with 20 points, Kushal with 10 points, Zuha with 10 points, Sheba with 10 points, and Vishu with 20 points. So the eliminated participants are Kushal, Zuha, and Sheba.
Can you please repeat? Who are
The
the eliminated?
eliminated, the eliminated participants are Kushal, Zuha, and Sheba.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Kulsum.
you.
Yeah. So, thank you so much, Kushal, Zuha, and Sheba for participating. You all did really well. Thank you so much for your participation. Moving on to with our 3 finalists. So we have our 3 finalists: Chandan from Team Invictus, Kaushik from Team Amarok, and Vishu from Team Incendio. So here are our 3 finalists. Yeah. Moving on to our next round, round 3, the rapid fire. Before we begin our final round, Stuti, is there something or anything you would like to tell us?
First of all, I'd like to congratulate the finalists, Vishu, Chandan, and Kaushik, for reaching finals. And one fun fact, the last one for today perhaps, would be I think you all know who Steve Jobs is, and he became a vegan. Does I mean anyone here knows why he became a vegan? Okay. So he became a vegan because he believed it would stop him from having body odor, reducing his need to shower, giving him more time to work. So yeah, that was about Steve Jobs. And all the best. May the most knowledgeable person win our quiz today.
Thank you. Moving on with our round three, the rapid fire, and the rules are as follows. This is a rapid fire round. This is a rapid fire round. Participants will have 90 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. The participant will get scores based on the correct answers. Only one chance will be given to answer one question. If the participant doesn't know the answer, he can pass it on to later. So I hope you have understood this is a rapid fire round. So I will be asking you you can answer as many questions as possible within the span of 90 seconds. Okay. So whoever answers more number of questions will be given points. Okay, so I hope I'm clear. Yeah, so we have topics displayed here on my screen. So Chandan, Kaushik, Vishu, are you all ready? Okay. Yes, so we have topics displayed. We have 9 topics displayed on the screen. You can select any of the topics you all want. Okay, we have 9 topics displayed on the screen. You all can select any of the topics you want. So we have literature, we have history, we have India, we have botany, we have geography, we have sports, we have entertainment, we have current affairs, and then we have, of course, dentistry. Okay, and we have 3 finalists, Chandan, Kaushik, and Vishu. Chandan with 30 points, Kaushik with 20 points, Vishu with 20 points. So the highest scorer will get the privilege to select his topic first. So I guess Chandan is the highest scorer, right, Kulsum?
Yeah, Chandan is the highest scorer.
Okay, and Kaushik and Vishu with a tie of 20, right?
20 points. Yeah.
Okay, so first Chandan will choose his topic, and then we have Kaushik and Vishu. We'll go alphabetical order. Since K comes first, Kaushik will be the next participant to choose his topic, and Vishu will be the third participant to choose her topic. Okay, so Chandan, you can choose your topic.
I choose India.
Okay, just give me a minute. I hope you know the rules. You have 90 seconds. And you can
Yes.
answer. If you don't know the answer, you can just say pass. Okay,
Yes.
and so do let me know once you're ready so that I begin your round. Are you ready, Chandan?
Yes.
Okay, so your time starts now. The first question is, who was the first woman president of India?
Pratibha Patil.
Who was the first viceroy of India?
Pass.
Who is known as Nightingale of India?
Uh, Lata Mangeshkar.
Who was the first home minister of India?
Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Who is the first Indian to receive a Nobel Prize?
Sir C.V. Raman.
Who was the first Indian to reach space?
Rakesh Sharma.
Who is known as father of Indian astronomy?
Pass.
Which strait separates India from Sri Lanka?
Park. Something. Pass.
Okay. What is the name of India's national aquatic animal?
Blue whale.
When is Hindi Divas celebrated?
Pass.
National motto of India.
Pass.
And your time is up. Just give me a second. Okay. Thank you, Chandan. Moving on with our next participant, Kaushik. Kaushik, are you there?
Yeah.
You can select your topic.
think I'll go with dentistry.
You'll go with dentistry?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay, do let me know once you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So your time starts now. According to the American Dental Association, when should a child have their first dental visit?
6 months.
What is the hardest material in the human body?
Teeth. Enamel.
The first toothbrush with bristles was made in which country?
Mm, Pass.
What is halitosis?
Bad breath.
What is the scientific name for cavities?
Caries.
What is the fear of dentist called?
Dentophobia.
When did dentistry first start?
Pass.
Who was the first woman in the world to earn a DDS degree? That is Doctor of Dental Surgery degree.
Pass.
On the upper arch, this type of tooth has two roots. On the lower, they just have one root. Which specific tooth is this? Which particular tooth?
First molar.
Which teeth is
Mm,
also called as eye teeth? Which teeth is also called as eye teeth?
Premolar.
What is the other name of third molar?
Wisdom tooth.
Your time is up. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, moving on to our next part. Thank you, Kaushik. Moving on to our next participant, Vishu. You can choose your topic, Vishu.
Literature.
Sorry?
Literature.
Okay, literature. Let me know once you're ready. Okay, your time starts now. In the famous fairy tale, what color was the apple that the evil stepmother of which gave Snow White to eat?
Color.
Who is the author of Jungle Book?
Pass.
Who wrote the song Vande Mataram?
Rabindranath Tagore.
According to the proverb, what should one do while the sun shines?
Pass.
Who wrote the stories of Panchatantra?
Pass.
Who wrote the patriotic song Sare Jahan Se Acha?
Rabindranath Tagore.
Who is the author of Malgudi Days?
Narayana. R.K. Narayana.
Who is the author of Discovery of India?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Who is the writer of Harry Potter?
J.K. Rowling.
Which is the first novel of Chetan Bhagat?
Pass.
Wings of Fire is an autobiography of?
APJ Abdul Kalam.
For which book Rabindranath Tagore received Nobel Prize?
Pass.
Who wrote Ramayana? Your time is up. Thank you so much, Vishu. Okay, so since we have topics remaining here, I would like to ask a moderator if she is interested in answering any of them.
Okay, we could give it a try if Shrisha is also willing to join in, maybe.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay, so yeah, Stuti, we'll start with you. Choose your topic.
Can I know? Okay, 1 second.
Yeah. So literature is done, India is done, and dentistry is done. You can select anything else.
Entertainment.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay. So are you ready, Stuti?
Give me a second. Okay, yeah.
Your time starts now. Which was the first Indian movie nominated for Oscar?
Mother India.
Which was the first Indian movie to win an Oscar?
Gandhi.
Aishwarya Rai was crowned Miss World in which year?
1994.
Who played Regan MacNeil in The Exorcist?
Blair, I don't know her full name.
What is Captain America's shield made up of?
Vibranium.
What kind of doctor is Doctor Strange?
Neurosurgeon.
What does Batman ask Superman when they first meet?
Do you bleed? Okay, wait. Tell me, do you bleed?
What was Harley Quinn's profession before she became supervillain?
A psychiatrist.
Who got the first Oscar award in India?
Pass.
Who is known as father of Indian cinema?
Palke, Dada Saheb Palke.
Which is the highest grossing Indian film ever?
The wrestling movie. Dangal.
Which actor has won the most national
Shah
awards?
Rukh Khan.
Which film won the award for best film in the 63rd Filmfare Award in 2018?
Pass.
Who was the director of the movie Sholay?
Sippy.
Which actor wins the Best Actor award in 2018 Filmfare Awards?
One of my favorites, Irfan Khan.
Yes, your time is up.
I had a past question.
Yeah, your time is up.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Yeah, so out of 15, you answered 13. Good. Good job. Okay, Shrisha, are you there? Are you
Yeah.
interested? Okay,
Can
please
you hear
select
me?
your topic. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'll go with geography.
Geography. Just give me a minute.
Good luck, Shrisha.
Okay, are you ready, Shrisha?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. The first question is, which is the longest river in the world?
Nile.
Which is the largest waterfall in the world?
The one near Zambia.
Which is
Victoria.
the largest desert in the world?
Sahara.
Which is the coldest continent in the world?
Antarctica.
Which is the world's smallest country?
Vatican City.
Where is the Tower Bridge located?
Tower Bridge. London Bridge. London.
Which country produces maximum aluminium in the world?
India.
What is the study of landforms called?
Pass.
Saddam Beach is located in which state?
Pass.
Which hill station is named after Hindu goddess?
Pass.
Koina project is located in which state?
Odisha.
There are no deserts in Europe. True or false?
True.
Which country is the largest producer of rice?
China.
Where would you find Spanish steps?
Spain.
And your time is up. So Shrisha, out of 14, you did answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 questions out of 14. Good, not bad. So yeah, I guess we are done. With this, we come to the end of the event. We have seen many quiz competitions before, but we just try to make this quiz a different one and filled with fun. I hope you all enjoyed. We sure did. let me tell you something more fun and something more interesting is coming up. And that is our next live event, You Laugh, You Lose, hosted by Rukia, to be held on 21st June. I thank all the participants for your cooperation. I thank everyone who's watching us live. A huge thanks to the co-host, scorer, and the moderator. Results will be announced on our Instagram page tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe, stay fine. Thank you.